This video was digitized from a reel of silent 8mm film, and it's of USS Helena CA-75, and she was a Baltimore-class heavy cruiser, and she was commissioned in 1945 and decommissioned in 1963. And here you see her plowing through the Pacific Ocean here, and this was actually filmed sometime in November, December 1952. The later footage you'll see here with the embarked cabinet members from President Elect Dwight D. Eisenhower's administration is from around December of 1952. And then you'll see at the end where she's pulling into Pearl Harbor on the 11th of December 1952. So on the 24th of November, she was relieved of her normal duties at Yokosuka, Japan, and 5 days later sailed on a special mission. She called first to Iwo Jima, where on the 1st of December, Admiral Arthur W. Radford, Commander-in-Chief Pacific Fleet, boarded the ship by helicopter to visit briefly. 2 days later, she proceeded to Guam, where President-elect Dwight D. Eisenhower, with several of his prospective cabinet members, and Admiral Radford embarked for passage to Pearl Harbor. Top-level policy conferences were held on board, and then Helena's distinguished passengers disembarked at Pearl Harbor on the 11th of December. So I don't know when this footage was actually taken there of her cruising through the Pacific, but somewhere along the cruise there. And here's a lieutenant, and I can't tell if the other one's a JG or an ensign, but two of Helena's crew members. And here's the President-elect Dwight D. Eisenhower's, I assume, cabinet members. And this appears to be a Sikorsky H-5 helicopter, or a variant of that. And I'm not too sure if this is when Admiral Radford was being ferried out from Iwo Jima, or if this was around her Guam port call. But I'd guess probably ferrying out from Iwo Jima. I'm not too familiar who those cabinet members were there. President-elect Dwight D. Eisenhower was actually the first Republican to be elected in 20 years when he won election in 1952. And you can see they're bringing more dignitaries out. And if you know who any of these are, please leave a comment. Yeah, just a great historical look, and for 8mm film, it's really nice and clear. And here they are pulling into Pearl Harbor on the 11th of December 1952, and you can see huge crowd to see President-elect Dwight D. Eisenhower come in on USS Helena. Yeah, just a great piece of history. Try to upload military and patriotic videos to my site here every other day. Always love getting something like this, with my naval background. I always tend to lean towards nautical film. Just a great crowd. Yeah, great piece of history. Hope you enjoyed. And if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.